happening? My name is Alexis Monroe. I am the curator of Tampa's most influential networking mixer, Mingling with Millionaires. I'm a tax deed investing goat and a all-around marketing mogul. I am here to really go over how to buy and sell multiple tax deeds over and over, and how you guys can get started with this process and enroll in the University of Tax Deed Investing. So 5 years ago, I was closing on my first real estate deal where I bought for $2,200 and I sold it for $10,500. 3 weeks later, I did that over and over again 30 times in my first year, and then took that skill set and really grew a magnificent real estate brokerage, which ended up taking over and our city, with support from our highest leaders, and just really being able to absolutely kill the real estate game. So I'm really excited about just expanding the education that tax deed investing taught me, and how we're going to start with tax deed investing so that you can become your own real estate mogul, and really become, we call it the greatest of all times, put on by Invest Like a Go LLC, which means for that you can be the greatest version of yourself while learning this investing game. So whatever greatest version that looks like, whether you're going to open up your own real estate brokerage, whether you're going to buy and sell multiple tax deeds, whether you're going to open a title company, become an attorney, whatever it is that you're going to do, tax deed investing literally has the education, holds the education, that skill set to be able to get that, to unleash that out of you. So in order to enroll into the University of Tax Deeds, it's a 4-week intensive mentorship program that's going to give you the exact blueprint. So you're not only going to buy and sell one tax deed, but it sets you up to do multiple. More importantly, it sets you up to leverage these skill sets so that you can go become a marketing mogul, do real estate mentorships, do real estate brokerages, whatever it is that you were born to do, we're going to help unleash that. So starting your first week, we actually go over how to start activating that abundance, what kind of meditations, what kind of mindset aligns with the wealth mindset, what kind of mindset, what kind of energy, vibrational frequency do you need to exude your abundance, right? What does abundance feel like? What does it look like? So we're actually going to tap into that on the first week, starting off with the ground running. So in order for you to get started, you can actually click the link. I'll put the link at the bottom of this channel. You're going to be able to click the link, and then it will bring you to an application. The application, please read each question in its entirety, and make sure you fill it out. We are going to begin, even though it asks you where you live or where you're going to be investing in, we're going to start looking for parcels in your area. So before we approve you, we make sure that we have a designated area for you in mind before you get accepted into the program. And so then from there, we're going to, we will approve you, and you will, if there's space, because there's limited spacing. But then if you get approved, we're going to send you an email with your orientation day and time, and then the syllabus. And from there, we're going to have orientation. And that orientation, you're going to be presented with there's also an at-home course that you'll have to follow. You can watch the course. There's like 10-15-minute videos that we expect you to watch before class, so that when you come into class and we spend that hour with you, that you kind of, everything that's out of my mouth isn't so foreign, and that we come and we ask questions, and we trickle off what you have been studying at home. In addition, you'll receive a PDF manual. That PDF manual is a reading that goes into really in depth on the tax deed game as well. So you'll get those. All of the classes are recorded, so you'll be able to get the recordings to watch through while you are on your journey. And so we do guarantee we will walk you through your first deal with your purchase. And so once you fill out the application, then you will have your orientation done, and we'll send you a link to go ahead and put over the $1,000, which is a non-refundable, which allows you to reserve your spot. From then, it'll have the date on when the remainder of the funds are due. And then once those are in, you are in the program, and now it's time to get started in educating yourself so that you can achieve your highest, best, most wildest dreams. There is no dream too big at the University of Tax Deed with Lexland Realty. but you are really going to get a really side-by-side blueprint on the energy vibration, the frequency. You're going to get to work with me personally. And I just cannot wait to keep expanding this education to as many people as I can. Unfortunately, the tax deed investing game is limited only because tax deeds are like, come on, if we sold this to millions of people, then everybody knows the tax deed game is not going to be as lucrative, right? So while we, start, the education is the main part, but we still also want to set you up so that you can also go buy and sell your own multiple tax deeds, and not just, you just take the education. So this idea came about because I'm very, very big on education. I have a bachelor's of science from the Ohio State University. It was law school that ignited my passion for real estate. And it was law school that my professor mentioned how to buy and sell. She mentioned that people who defaulted on taxes could, this county goes auction it for sale for the amount of back taxes. And so I became literally like obsessed with it because I realized it was a creative way that I could own real estate without having to have the traditional qualifiers like a high credit score, lots of cash, all of that. And so what I realized, I started studying. I went to go in the law library and read case law about tax deeds and real estate in general, the difference between quitclaim deeds, general warranty deeds, how to do title searches. So I kind of was teaching myself using the law. And then I also did research. I started interviewing other people who have done tax deeds before. I called title companies who understand about title searches. I researched every article you could. And so I spent several months doing that. And then I was able to buy and sell my first one, making $10,000 in 3 weeks, and boom, went over. I kept doing it over and over again. And what I realized is like, this is what I feel like what education should be teaching us. This is the things that we should be learning in college: how to buy real estate, how to analyze a market, how to raise private money, how to create a sea of vision in our head and realize it until it becomes a reality, how to not give up on visions, right? How to cope, how to use our natural gifts to do what we were born to do. And so that's where the university tax deeds come from. It's a combination of traditional education and mixed with real estate, how to really buy and sell multiple tax deeds. So in addition, we do have hopes that we will be getting approved for financial aid, which will allow financial aid in our government to help really spread out this education to as many people as possible. Because, even though we're buying these tax deeds, a lot of these are abandoned property. And so in a way, we're also restoring the community, and it's a win-win for all situations, a win-win for our students who come in, who are able to, learn the real estate game, and then also to the community because we're restoring it, right? You go buy and sell these vacant lots or houses to our buyers who are then building. And so it's really a way. Also, I call it a way for the economically disadvantaged to own real estate. People who never were taught financial literacy, people who don't have a lot of money, and people who don't have the traditional qualifiers of real estate. So tax deed investing is the way in the door. So I do encourage you to apply. There is limited seating, even when we start taking financial aid again. It will be limited seating only because of there's only so many taxes that are available. However, if you don't actually get like a tax deed, it's still the education that you're going to be able to take. Like, we've had students come in and been inspired and now are on the way opening a title company because now they know how to close their own real estate deals. You know what I'm saying? And then there's also realtors who come in and took the education and now have doubled their sales because they've have an extra toolkit in their tool belt. So really, the education is unmatched by what any other university can provide you, and it's only literally for pennies of what the university is charging. The mentorship is $5,500, while we spend 12, 20,000, 30,000 on other degrees. And this is really designed for the entrepreneur mind, for the wealth mindset, for you to really come in and take over your life and live that abundant life, live that freedom life, and to do what God has intended for your life to be, which is abundant, which is fruitful, which is wealthy. And I cannot wait to work with you and see it. The first thing you do when you activate abundance is you really want to bring other people with you and put other people on. So that's also where that comes from. So click the link in the bottom of the channel, and I cannot wait to connect with you very, very soon.